Wait ear Donner T scroll. What is happening right now with Services Australia and age pension payments has confused thousands of seniors across the country. Some people are scared their payments will stop. Others think a big bonus is coming, but the truth is very different. Let me explain everything clearly so you actually know what is real, what is fake, and what you should do right now before it is too late. Before you scroll away, I just want to say this channel is made specially for you. I always upload simple, clear updates about age pension changes, Centrelink news, and all the things that actually affect your payments. I'll be uploading this topic in full detail very soon, so please just hit that subscribe button right now. It is completely free, and it helps you stay one step ahead while everyone else is still confused. This channel is your personal place to stay updated. So subscribe now, and don't your team miss what is coming next. Hey, everyone. Don't your T scroll this video is for anyone who gets the age pension or cares about someone who does, because there has been a lot of scary talk online, and I am going to explain everything clearly and slowly so you can understand what is true, what is fake, and what you should do next. First, let me say this calmly. The government has not suddenly canceled the age pension or set a date when every pensioner must reapply or be cut off. A lot of loud headlines and social posts are spreading panic, but many of those claims are wrong or exaggerated. What is happening is a mix of smaller policy moves, some changes that take effect at specific times, and ongoing problems with Service Australia, phone lines, and processing delays. The difference between those three things is important. Policy changes are rules that might change how much people get. Processing delays are the government office being slow to act, and scams are people pretending they're an urgent rule to trick you into handing over information. Let clear them up, starting with the easy stuff, scammers, and fake news. You might have seen posts that say, send your documents by X date, or your pension will stop. Those messages are often scams. Service Australia itself has warned people about fake messages. If you get a message asking for bank account details, a copy of ID, or to click a link and sign in, don't click it. Type servicesaustralia.gov.au directly into your browser or call the official number if you are worried. Real messages from Service Australia will not ask you for passwords or tell you to urgently send money. Now, about big rule changes that people worry will cut pensions overnight. Those are in your T happening. There is no new rule that changes the pension age right now, and there is no surprise one-off cash payment being given to all pensioners. Headlines that promise your thousands for each pensioner or your pensions will be cut unless you do X today are typically clickbait or scams. That said, there are real adjustments happening to the complex formulas the government uses to work out pension amounts. One of the technical things you might hear is called your deeming rates. Your deeming rates are an official way the government estimates how much income you get from your savings and investments. They look at every bank statement instead. They assume your savings earn a small set rate. If the deeming rate changes, your pension can change because your assessed income can go up or down. Recently, lower deeming rates that helped pensioners were frozen for a while and then adjusted. From certain dates, the rates applied to the first part of your savings and the part above a set level are different. In plain English, if you have savings, the government assumes your savings make some interest whether they actually do or not. If that assumed interest rate is increased, the government thinks you earn more, and that can reduce the pension you get. If you have very little savings, deeming doesn't affect you much. If you have more, especially amounts above the deeming threshold, it matters more. Alongside deeming, the income test and the assets test are the two big checks Service Australia uses to decide how much age pension you receive. The income test looks at money you actually earn your wages, some rentals, and some regular payments. The assets test looks at what you own your savings, property other than your home, cars, and investments. If either test shows you have more than the allowed limits, your pension goes down. Sometimes the government changes the thresholds the limit amounts here, which can let people keep more pension or reduce how much they get if the limits are tightened. Recently, there were reports of small increases to some thresholds, but also adjustments to deeming that might hit people with larger savings. What this means for you depends on your personal situation. If you rely mainly on the pension and have only small savings, most of these technical changes will not be dramatic. But if you have a larger lump sum, your pension could be affected more. Another real issue is how long it takes to get help from Service Australia. Many people have reported long waits on the phone, months to get a claim processed, and repeated requests for paperwork that they already provided. This is a service problem, not necessarily a rules problem, but it creates real stress for seniors. Some people have had to call many times, wait on hold for hours, and then be told to send documents again. That sort of experience fuels fear that the government is making rules up or that pensions will be stopped if forms are in your tea delivered perfectly. The truth is sometimes simply that the office is slow or understaffed. If you're re-waiting for a decision, keep records. Note the dates you called, who you spoke to if you have a name, what reference numbers you were given, and keep copies of any documents you sent. If the phone wait is long, try alternative contact methods. Use the online portal, visit a local service center, if you can, or get help from a local community center or an advocate who works with seniors. Advocacy groups and some community legal centers can help you deal with the paperwork or speak to Service Australia on your behalf. Another topic people worry about is whether the government will raise the pension age. There has been discussion and public debate about this because Australians are living longer on average. Changing the pension age is a big political decision and, if it happens, would be announced well in advance with lots of public consultation. Right now, there is no immediate decision to suddenly increase the pension age. So if you are close to retirement age, don't your tea panic based on social media rumors. It is a long, slow policy conversation, not an overnight change. With all these issues, it is easy to feel lost. So here are some practical, clear steps to protect yourself and make sure you keep getting what you are re-entitled to. Step 1. Verify everything with official sources. That means serviceaustralia.gov. Or calling the official number listed on the website. If a friend or a Facebook post tells you about an urgent deadline, check the official site before you act. Step 2. Keep records. When you apply, write down dates and reference numbers. Keep scanned copies or photocopies of any IDs, bank statements, or forms you send. If Service Australia asks for a document you've already sent, politely point out the previous date and the reference number. Step 3. Get help from trusted organizations. National Seniors, Local Council Seniors, Your Services, community legal centers, and some charities help older people navigate the system. They can help you fill forms, find the right phone number, or even go in person with you. Step 4. If you have savings or assets, consider talking to a financial counselor or advisor who understands how the pension tests work. Small financial moves can sometimes make a big difference to your pension entitlement, but only do that with professional, independent advice, because some of your quick fixes are sold online can make things worse. People are reacting with fear and frustration, and that is understandable. Many worry the pension won't your tea keep up with rising costs for food, medicines, and heating. Others are angry about delays and poor customer service. You might hear stories that make you anxious. My neighbor waited X months or they asked for the same document 3 times. Those stories are real experiences for some, and they highlight why it is so important to have good records and to ask for help when you need it. If you are worried that a headline is aimed at scaring you into doing something that benefits a commercial service, you're like paying a company to handle your claim, or be cautious. Many businesses offer to help apply for the age pension, and while some are legitimate, others charge high fees for things you can often do yourself for free or with the help of a community service. Now, let us talk about what to watch for in your mailbox or online. Official letters and notices from Service Australia will use formal language, explain clearly what you need to do, and provide a way to contact them if you are unsure. Scams often use threats, say your payments will stop immediately, or create a false urgency. If a message asks you to log in via a link you did not open yourself, do not click it. Instead, type the official web address and log in that way. If you are ever unsure, reach out to a trusted family member or an advocacy service to check the message with you. For those who are expecting a new decision or waiting for an application, apply early and be patient. Because of processing delays, decisions can take longer than they used to. If your situation changes, for example, if your income drops, you sell a house, or you move, report the change as soon as you can. Reporting changes quickly can protect you from overpayment problems later. Overpayments occur when the wrong amount is paid because the department did not have the most recent information. Overpayments sometimes lead to stress because Service Australia will ask for repayment. But if you keep records and explain your situation, there are ways to manage repayments or set up a repayment plan. One important point: the way the government calculates your pension can feel unfair or complicated. If you don't understand why your payment changed, ask for a clear explanation in writing. You can request an internal review of a decision if you think Service Australia made a mistake. If you are not comfortable doing that alone, a community advocate or lawyer can help. Let us bring this all together so you know what matters most. Ignore alarmist social posts and verify with the official site. Keep records of all contact with Service Australia. Get help from local or national seniors, your organizations, if you need it. Watch for scams and never give out passwords or banking details. And if you have savings or assets, consider speaking with a professional who understands pension rules before making big financial moves. If you want specific help, such as a list of the documents normally needed to apply for age pension, a plain explanation of deeming rates using simple examples, or a step-by-step walkthrough of how to set up your online MyGov account and link it to Service Australia's, I can make short, easy guide for you. Finally, if you found this video useful, please do support the channel. This channel is made especially for people like you who want clear, simple updates about pensions and benefits, and I upload practical, easy explanations so you don't have to wade through confusing headlines. Hit subscribe now and turn on notifications so you won't miss updates. I'll be uploading this exact topic and other simple guides soon, so please subscribe to stay informed and share this with friends or family who rely on the age pension. Thank you for watching, and remember, stay calm, check official sources, and keep good records. You're the best protection against mistakes, delays, and scammers.